So the other day I was just scrolling through Twitter and I see this tweet. Chase Claypool averaged nearly 48 points per game in his senior year of high school. Yes, the NFL wide receiver averaged 48 points per game. As soon as I saw this, I knew I had to look more into it. If you don't know me, my name is Kingdom and I make basketball videos like these. If you do like the video, then subscribe to support a local business and enjoy. So first we had to look into the source of the person that's giving this information, and that's credited to Overtime. But then Overtime gives all the credit to this dude when people start calling him out. And this dude is a football beat writer for the college that Claypool attended and has over 25,000 followers, so he seems pretty qualified to me. So finding any real information on this topic was difficult because he went to Abbotsford Senior Secondary School in Canada, so information is hard to come by. But this is what I was able to find. Chase Claypool was obviously going to be a high-level basketball player at 6'5", 213 pounds his senior year, according to his high school football huddle account. So him having the capabilities to become a great high school basketball player wouldn't come as a surprise, and then you see him doing things like this. So the first article I was able to find talking about his basketball career was this one. And this is what it says. Growing up in Abbotsford, BC, Chase Claypool thought there was a chance he'd get offers from American universities, just not for football. Basketball was something I could go far in, and I was expecting some offers to come in, but as a junior, I started leaning more towards football. If him leaning more towards football means averaging 48 points per game on the basketball court, then I could not imagine if basketball was his only sport. Claypool had been playing football just for fun since he was 8 years old, which is kind of most of us, but it was on the court where he really stood out as a kid. He was averaging more than 47 points per game in AAU basketball before he shifted his focus to the gridiron. So that's two separate sources claiming that Claypool did indeed average 47 points per game, which lines up with Eric's claim from earlier for 48 points per game. But this time more specifically AAU basketball and not high school. So that brings us to one of Notre Dame's official sports websites. This is a breakdown of how Claypool got to where he was at the time at Notre Dame. Up until my senior year, I thought I'd be playing basketball. I was doing really well in that sport going into my junior year. He averaged more than 40 points per game as a senior, and I started getting looks and small-time offers. I thought I could do it if I trained just for basketball because I was part of a good AAU program. And then he says this. Then my brother came to one of my basketball games and we talked about going to football. He was convinced there were some great opportunities out there and if I just stuck with that sport. I think there's great opportunities in both, but hey, his brother was clearly right with the football choice working out. But going back, in the first paragraph, it literally says he averaged more than 40 points per game as a senior, which is lower than what we've heard, but nonetheless incredible to average at any level of basketball. Honestly, after seeing multiple other articles report that Chase Claypool did average an absurd amount of points per game, it's safe to say that it's probably true. And then I found this article. If there was any doubt against Claypool's athletic ability translating to the next level, his promise was reinforced when the Bergs went to see one of Claypool's basketball games against another Air Raid Academy product. It was Chase's senior year and he put on quite a show. He scored 56 points. He was playing point guard and he did absolutely everything. It sucks I wasn't able to find any box scores of any of his games in Canada, but it's safe to say dude was a bucket in high school and definitely would have had a spot in college. But that's the end of the video. If you did enjoy, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more basketball videos like this one. Other than that, I'm out.